Okay, so get this here. I used the egrips. They didn't work out too well. You'll see in the detailed photos later on that these things are actually starting to peel off. This is the way I've got mine set up. It did stick to my hand very nicely at first, and it still does a little bit, but the downside is this phone is still slippery on the sides, and I don't want these straps on the side of my phone. So kind of disappointed about that. I realized this earlier this week, and once I realized it, I said to myself, hey, you know what? I need to go on ahead and just freaking get rid of these guys here and go and get another case. So my style of cases is always going to be the exact same thing. I like a clear case so I can just put stuff in the back if I wanted to. Even if it overheats, it's just what I'm going to have to do. And now I see that the camera angle is a little too far away. I don't think that's too bad. You can't see here. I need to fix that. Give me a second. I'm going to do my magic. There we go. This is a little bit better. So I got my egrips that are not going to go well with my phone. It's totally fine. This is going to end up being a triple. Not a triple video, but 3 different things combined into one. Earlier this week, I was talking to someone about my Logitech mouse. And that's not my Hello Kitty MacBook Pro. That's the wife's. Hers is a 15-inch instead of the 13-inch. It's a little bit bigger, a little easier on your eyes. So here's the thing. I'm just going to push this to the side. Oh my God, you can see all of that. Whatever. Here's the thing. Here we go. This is a Logitech mouse, or marble, red marble, or whatever. I really like these guys here. They're awesome to have. They're perfect for the hand. Unfortunately, when you move them around a lot, you mess up the bottom rubber pieces. It has 3 of them on there. Well, I just happen to have egrips, and what I'm going to do is I am going to slap some egrips on here. Ah, shoot. You know what I just realized? I need to clean this first. More magic. Just going to clean this up just a little bit. Not a lot of bit. There we go. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a piece missing here and a piece missing here. I'm looking around because I thought it was just laying around at one point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one of these egrips and just place it probably right here. That way it'll stick, because right now, if you just touch it, the rubber that's still here is still connected. The one up here is not connected, so it just moves around. So we're going to fix that. The wife probably never noticed it. She don't care about that stuff. She just wants the machine to work. Carlton makes the machines work. So, but when I'm doing video editing, it's very important that this doesn't move. There we go. Look at that. See? Now it doesn't move. Now this guy is happy. Okay, so that's how we're going to end up using the egrips at the end of the day. Now we got to get rid of the... Jesus. What the hell? Okay, removing the egrips, a little on the messy side. Apparently, there's a layer of gummy stuff on top. And then the actual adhesive, that one came off together. The first one came out separately, not together. I would use a knife to do this here, but I don't want to scratch the back of my phone. The most important part is we do not ruin the freaking phone. There we go. Another one. One more for the road. Come on. There we go. And it's another one. Come on. This is the one more for the road. Gotcha. Have any more adhesive or liquid on here? I had it in the corner. Everything feels the freaking same. Nice. Okay. Doesn't really matter because Checking out the time here. 6 minutes in. Woohoo! Gotta do some video editing. Okay, so we got our iPhone cleaned up enough. And now somebody's watching the video. I may have to cut that out. Okay, so we have our iPhone nicely cleaned up, front, back, or whatever. And now all we have to do is do what the video is probably titled, the unboxing of the clear spec iPhone 6s Plus case. So I just got this in today here. It's a case from It's a case within a case. It's a bag in a bag. So here we go. Oh, look at that. Nice. I just got the delivery notification that this was delivered. Yay. So fast. Okay. I'm trying to guesstimate where this thing actually is, but before we do that, let's just go ahead and, oh yeah. And just pop this in here real quick. See, I don't want to accidentally cut the wrong thing because this is a very sharp blade here. So, here we go. Oh, look at it. Just like butter. Put that to the side of there. And, oh. So, this is where I'm going to probably switch positions here. Alright, so, I just opened this bad boy up here, and there it is. White on white. Or clear on white, which makes it look like white on white. So this is the nice spec case. It says it's got love it and don't love it on there. Interesting. They want your opinion. And there's like a little logo over here that says real spec. I'm probably going to take a picture of that. I mean, this is kind of nice here. You know, I'm going to add this to the detailed photos. You'll see it probably right about now. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about spec. I've seen these guys before. I've been in the Apple store a few times, and I saw that they have really nice cases. The cases are not cheap. This one is $19.99 or something like that. It's fairly cheap because it is really designed for iPhone 6s Plus. The iPhone 8 is currently out, so this is not something new. It's something perfect for me because I still have an old phone. And this is interesting, the way it just opens up like this. A little bit of origami. It just flips open. Okay, I'm digging this. And it just pops right out right there. And there's my case. It looks like it's smoky on the edge. It's like a frost. Just making sure here. Yeah, it's like a frost case. And it just, you know, just get the case. Hang on, let me turn my phone actually off. Get the thing here. Just pop it in there and snap, snap. And it's in there. So I've got this and it's working. This is kind of interesting here. And just hit that button to turn it off down here. It's the way it looks on the other side. It's a little thick, but it still gives me a little texture to grip onto. This is not bad. Unfortunately, I had to go for something a little bit bigger because my old cases was a two-piece deal. It would have a bumper going around with a plastic piece in the middle. Well, because my phone is older and it's overheating now, it would loosen up that adhesive that's holding the bumper to the plastic on the back. Therefore, making those super cheap cases break apart in months instead of years. So now I've got to get this spec case, which is a one-piece as opposed to a two-piece. That's the reason why I switched design slightly, because basically My phone, I know I'm going to hold on to it for as long as possible, but it literally cannot take the heat anymore. So the cases just don't work out with me because of that. So now my phone is bigger. I don't like that part, but at least now it'll stay in my hand and won't fall apart in 2 months this time. So that's all it is. That is going to be the end of this unboxing of the Speck case and the removal of egrips and the use of an egrip in another situation. You know, I like trying out new stuff. It's kind of fun, but I noticed very quickly that the old egrips were not going to work too well on my phone. So that's just a shame. I like the concept, but I see now why it just will not work out for me. They were starting to peel away anyway, so, which is kind of sad. See, that's bad. Anyway, now we have something that will hold this guy down, something that'll keep this guy in good shape, and you can't see it. This guy here in good shape, and that's the end. That was a review of the review. Detailed photos at the end. Well, more detailed photos, as I already showed you, saw them over there already. So, later, gotta go. Gotta get ready for a trip. It's gonna be fun. Very fun.